Have you ever looked up at the night sky and wondered what it would be like if the moon just wasn't there? Not a new moon, not hidden by clouds, but completely gone. Well, over 900 years ago, that's exactly what happened, sparking one of history's most fascinating astronomical mysteries. It was the year 1110. A chronicler in England, known as Gervas of Canterbury, scribbled down a chilling observation. He wrote that on the fifth night in the month of May, the moon, which had been shining brightly, gradually had its light extinguished. By the end, it was so completely vanished that neither light, nor orb, nor anything of it was seen, and so it remained dark and invisible until morning. For centuries, this account baffled historians and astronomers. What could possibly make the moon completely disappear from the sky? Most lunar eclipses, even total ones, still leave the moon visible as a dim, reddish orb, often called a blood moon. This is because some sunlight still filters through Earth's atmosphere and illuminates it. But in 1110, the moon went totally black. It was a celestial disappearing act of epic proportions. The initial theory was simple: clouds. Maybe it was just an incredibly overcast night. But the chronicler was very specific. He noted that the stars were shining clear and bright all over the sky, which wouldn't be possible if thick clouds were the culprit. This detail sent researchers looking for a more extraordinary explanation. The answer, it turns out, wasn't in the sky above, but right here on Earth. Let's travel back a bit further, to the year 1108 in Japan. Another chronicler noted a massive volcanic eruption at Mount Asoma for a long time. No one connected this distant event to the dark moon over England. 2 years later, the link remained hidden in the deep freeze of Greenland. Scientists drilling ice cores in Greenland discovered something amazing. Ice cores are like time capsules. Each layer traps particles from the atmosphere from a specific year. In the layers corresponding to the years 1108 to 1110, they found a massive spike in sulfate particles, a clear chemical fingerprint of a major volcanic eruption. The sheer amount of sulfate suggested an eruption far larger and more climatically significant than previously thought. This was the AHL moment, a colossal volcanic eruption, likely Mount Azimuth or perhaps another undiscovered one around the same time, had blasted an enormous cloud of sulfur-rich aerosols high into the stratosphere. This wasn't just ordinary smoke or ash that would rain out quickly. This was a fine, reflective veil that spread around the entire northern hemisphere. This stratospheric aerosol layer acted like a dirty screen. It was thick enough to block the faint, filtered sunlight that would normally illuminate the moon during a total lunar eclipse, plunging it into complete darkness. The stars, being much brighter and outside our atmosphere, could still poke through this haze, explaining the chronicler's observation perfectly. The mystery of the vanished moon was solved not by looking up, but by looking down into the frozen records of our own planet's dramatic past. It's a powerful reminder of how interconnected our world is, where a volcanic eruption on one side of the planet can literally switch off the light of the moon on the other. It shows how history and science can come together to solve a 900-year-old puzzle. What other secrets are hidden, waiting for us to connect the dots? Thanks so much for joining me on this journey back in time. If you enjoyed unraveling this ancient mystery, please hit that like button and subscribe for more stories from the crossroads of history and science. See you in the next one!